What's good, everybody? It's John coming back at you on the video. So this video for this topic, this is extremely interesting because this topic right here, it landed on my plate several days ago, and I spent a lot of time thinking about it, and I couldn't help but to record a video on it. And for this topic, I wanted to talk about a psychological phenomena known as the winner effect. So the winner effect is start off as an experiment where animals, I think they were probably like mice or something, were pitted against each other in fights. And long story short, this experiment stated that animals who are in fights with inferior opponents or weaker opponents, when they beat those opponents, they're more likely to win fights in the future against stronger opponents, right? So, for example, let's just say mice A beat mice B, the weaker mice, several times. And then when in the future, if mice A has to go against mice C, which mice C is a bigger, stronger mice, mice A is more likely to win in the future because they had experienced the early wins against mice B, and that developed their confidence in their abilities to win, and so they're more likely to win later on in life. And this is entirely psychological, right? In other words, right, if you guys want another explanation for this, the winner effect is essentially saying the more you win, the more likely you are to win in the future. So the winner effect is all mental. The winner effect is simply having confidence and belief in your own abilities. We see the winner effect happening in all areas of our lives, right? If we were to look at or use sports as an example, right? Easy analogy for everyone to follow. It is rather common for an athlete who ends up winning the championship to go on and win several championships, right? Because that athlete who may have climbed the mountaintop for the first time and won the championship and experienced that journey, they now have the confidence and belief in themselves that they can get it done, that they are good enough. Because sometimes if they've lost year in and year out, their confidence might be rattled, thinking that they don't know whether or not they're capable of ever getting it done. But then when they do get it done, that's when they begin operating with supreme confidence, knowing that they can get it done again. And that is how you have players who will win after their first championship, right? They go on to win another, like a second, a third, a fourth, right? That happens in sports. That also happens when you see, even with like using the athletes, for example, how there might be some athletes who are great at the sport that they played, they'll retire and then go into business or as an entrepreneur and then also crush it there. And that's because they have it's the winner effect, the same mentality that they took from sports of understanding and believing that they're a winner and that they're going to find a way to win is the same mentality that they brought into a new realm, right? Into business, into entrepreneurship. And that they were going to inevitable for them to find success there. I'm bringing up the winner effect because you can apply this to your own life, right? And this, you can also use this to reflect on your own life, because there are people out there who may not view themselves as a winner because they may not have had the results that would make them feel or believe that they're a winner. But what you need to understand is it's all about perspective. You don't need to win the ultimate prize to believe whether or not you're a winner or not, right? Say, for example, if, let's just say, you were working out to be in a bodybuilding competition, right? And you didn't get first place. Some people will say, well, you're not a winner because you didn't get first place. But you can still look at your entire journey and still feel and believe that you're a winner, because you stuck to your regimen of going to the gym every day and eating healthy, right? And you stuck with that, and you didn't break any rules. You didn't cut corners. You can be proud of that. You can still feel as a winner and still believe that you're a winner because you committed to yourself, right? There's some people that might think they've never, and I know, and everyone can find something that they won at, but there's some people that will truly believe deep down that they never won anything in life. But you can still feel as a winner if you had something on your to-do list that you said you were going to get done that day, and you end up going out and doing it and getting that done. You are a winner because you did what you were set out to do. You held yourself accountable. You can see yourself as a winner because of that. You can see yourself as a winner because of the minor milestones. Like the last video that I just recorded, that by the time you're watching this video, it'll be posted. My last video is the 50 subscriber special. Some people will get discouraged because they'll believe by that point, with the amount of time and effort that they put in, that they should be at, much further down than 50 subscribers, that they should be at like 10,000 subscriber milestone or something. I don't look at it that way. I look at that as a win because that is a milestone that I'm proud to hit. That if I look back at the beginning of my journey, I start off at 0 subscribers, 0 views, no videos. Now at this point, my channel has well over 100 videos, and after months of posting daily, we finally hit the 50 subscriber. And I understand that in order for me to hit the additional milestones further down the line, I need to first hit 50. So for me, I'm proud of that. And I've heard plenty of people say that the hardest milestones are just the beginning, because the beginning is when you're still trying to figure things out. That's when you're trying to develop your rhythm and build up your confidence. And then as you are more established, right, things will just operate more smooth. But that's perspective, right? Like, I can look at that and be discouraged and say, oh, well, I'm only at 50. But no, that's something I'm happy about, something that I'm proud about. That is a win because I'm further along the journey and I'm comparing myself to where I'm at now versus the beginning. So even though right now, as far as the analytics for my channel, of course, where my channel is at is not where I envision it to be, but that doesn't mean that I've lost, right? That these are still milestones along the way. These are still wins that I can celebrate. And you can do the same with your own life. You can. There's certain that, of course, I'm certain there's things that happen in your life where you won first place, but even if you haven't won first place, you can still look at the other components of your life and still find wins in all areas. Simple example, there is a 100% chance and probability that if you're watching this video, you are alive right now. That is a win, because that means you were born, which is a 1 in 400 trillion chance of you even being born and then living your life and getting to this point where you're watching this video. You've won, right? You exist, you're winning. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you also have a lot of your basic needs met, of having food to eat and, shelter, a place to sleep. That's a win right there, right? If you count your wins, if you express gratitude for the good things that are happening in your life, right? That's you finding the different wins all scattered around your life. And you find those wins, right? Well, what they say here, the more you win, the more likely you are to win in the future. So all winning is just a mindset. Winning is just a mindset. And it costs you $0 and 0 cents to have that mindset and that mentality. So I'm doing this video to explain to you guys that this is how you create winning in your life and can attract winning to you and continue winning in the future. And that's with having the right mindset and the right mentality. That's with you counting your wins, right? And stop getting so hung up on results and the outcome right away, being so outcome oriented. If the outcome isn't what you like, then no need to focus on the outcome. Focus on the process. Focus on what is it you're doing, and accept and count your milestones along the way. Because I promise you, if you continue focusing on the bad things in your life, you're going to simply overlook everything else that's going well in your life. There's so much that's going well for you that if you just to take time to focus on it and put your attention on it, it'll put a smile on your face. You will feel on top of the world because of just that one minor thing, right? Good things are happening to you all the time. Blessings are happening to you all the time. If you focus on that, that is how you will begin to feel like a winner. Because there are some things that are happening in your life that you may not be grateful for, that other people would pray to be in your shoes, would pray to be in your position. And you need to understand that there are people here living on this earth that don't even have their basic needs met. And you have that. That's something to smile about. That's something to make you feel as though you are a winner. And once you feel that way, that is what creates the chain reaction of more wins unfolding for you later on in your life. So that's what the winner effect is. The winner effect is the more you win, which in other words, the more in your life, the more you can find things to be grateful for and appreciate and be happy about and fall in love with, the more likely you are to win in the future, the more likely you are to attract more wins into your life, to continue creating the life that you want to live, because the energy that you put out is the energy that you attract. So that's why it just seems like the people who are winning continue to win. That's why the better it gets, the better it gets. Or in reverse, people who don't feel as though they're winners, or don't feel as though like they don't see themselves as that, tend to continue bringing in events and keep receiving more evidence of them feeling otherwise. So it works both ways. It's attraction power. It's what you believe is what you end up attracting, what you end up creating in your life. So what is it that you're going to choose? Are you going to choose to be a winner and have the winner effect work for you? Or are you going to choose the opposite end of the spectrum, right? From moment to moment, day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, the choice is yours. What will you choose? So that wraps up the video. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like and subscribe, as we just hit the 50 subscriber milestone. So the next milestone we're going for would make sense to do 75, but I want to do 100. So the next big milestone is 100 subscribers. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, otherwise we'll be posting more content shortly. I just want to say thank you for watching this video. And of course, all your support is greatly appreciated. So once again, guys, this is Joel, and I'm out. See you guys for the next video.